Hello everyone, Harry here to talk about the conviction of a U.S. citizen for providing material aid to ISIS. Now, I think you know ISIS is a listed terrorist organization. You can't provide material aid to them. Typically, these cases involve money that the argument is, oh, this was humanitarian aid, or maybe there's a First Amendment argument. Not so in the case of 46-year-old, let me make sure I get his name right, Ruslan Maratovich Asayanov, who was born actually in Kazakhstan, moves to the U.S., becomes a U.S. citizen, living with his wife and young children in Bay Ridge in Brooklyn. And he converts to Islam in 2009, and over the next 4 years becomes increasingly devoted both to Islam and the radical ideas associated with it. In 2013, he just abandons his wife and children. He just ups and leaves, buys a one-way ticket to Istanbul, Turkey, from there to pass on to Syria, and becomes basically an ISIS, not just worker or foot soldier, but really he's a trainer. He learns how to be a sniper with pretty sophisticated methods. At trial, a Navy SEAL member says that what he was doing was just what they train the SEALs to do. He thereafter trains many members of ISIS to become snipers. He participates in many battles, deadly battles between ISIS and various enemies all over the Middle East and nearby. We don't read about them because they're not in the States, but they continue to happen. And he provides very strong material support. He's in essence a member of ISIS. And remember, he is still a U.S. citizen. So he was indicted for this 5 years of activity from 2014 to 2019 on 5 different counts, all growing out of the activity. And he was convicted Wednesday in the Eastern District of New York on all 5 counts of providing material aid. We have had fewer of these trials of late, but this one is a pretty spectacular one because it's A, involves a U.S. citizen, not some entity, and B, such vigorous martial military support. The guy goes all in, abandoning his family and becoming really a warrior for the ISIS cause. He is looking at life imprisonment when he's sentenced, which will be in a few months. And that's the sort of capper on a very serious instance of providing a material support to a terrorist group, and a really bad terrorist group. They've grown somewhat weaker in recent years, but they were certainly going strong in the period there when he throws everything away and runs over to help them. Okay, so that is the story with yesterday's conviction. Wanted to quickly mention that the Talking Fed site itself has a Patreon for supporters that's got a lot of really good and interesting material, including we just posted a conversation with Michael Dorf, a very interesting constitutional argument involving the debt ceiling limit. Anyway, you might want to go check it out. We're completely independent, and it's really a good and the best way to support what we do if you are so moved. Otherwise, lots of stuff happening on many fronts. So, I'll have things to be talking about. Until then, talk to you later. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video and other Talking Feds content, please take a second to like and subscribe. Talk to you later.